and welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will show you the German dishes that you can cook from all those summer vegetables that will be available on the food markets and in the supermarkets very soon. So the first vegetable that we're going to talk about are the green beans. Those are one of the most nutritious vegetables. So it's good to have some recipes on your hand to know how to prepare it. So first we will be cooking green beans in the salty water until they are al dente. As soon as they're cooked and not as warm anymore, you can take 6 to 8 green beans and wrap them in the piece of bacon. The next step will be to fry them in the pan. I am not using any oil or butter for this. I am putting it into the pan with a side where the bacon slice ends, so it seals when frying. And tada! This is how it looks like when it's sealed. I'm gonna fry the bacon from every side until it gets crispy. Beans wrapped in bacon are perfect side for any dish. Another dish that I'm going to mention very briefly is the green bean soup that I have mentioned in several videos. Green bean soup is made of German soup vegetables as well as green beans and chunks of beef. It's really perfect not only for winter but also for summer. The next vegetable that we're going to talk about is the beetroot. This time I actually bought cooked beetroot to save some time, and now I'm gonna make 2 salads of it. The first one is pretty simple one. To make it, I am actually slicing a beetroot, chopping some onion very finely, making dressing out of white vinegar, vegetable oil and salt, simple as that. And then I mixed the beetroot with onion and dressing, of course, and the salad is ready. And by the way, the salad is way better if you let it rest for a few hours in the fridge. It is a perfect side dish for any meat or vegetable meal. For the next salad, I'm gonna actually chop the beetroot. Here I'm using the gloves, but you don't have to. I actually wanted to make sure that my hands aren't dirty because I had a food tour that day. So this salad is made of sliced herring, some chopped apples, as well as beetroot and sour cream, a good amount of it, as well as pickled cucumber. I'm also gonna add vegetable oil to it, a bit of sugar. You can also do so if needed. Mix it all together. At this point, your salad is ready and it goes perfectly with a slice of bread. Now we are going to talk about my favorite carrot dish. So for this one, we're gonna use sliced carrots. So first we're gonna peel the carrot. Then I'm taking a medium pot and I am melting some butter in it and add the sliced carrots. And then I'm frying them for about 1 to 2 minutes. Next step is to caramelize them. So I am adding some sugar and fry them for another few minutes. Then I'm adding 1 tablespoon of vegetable broth. Mix it all and fry for another 3 minutes. And the last step is to add a little bit of water and let it simmer till the carrots are tender and water evaporates a bit. So as you can see, there's still some broth and butter left. I'm serving my carrots with a parsley on the top. This is seriously the best carrot dish ever. Even baby Max likes it. And most of you probably know how the children feel about eating vegetables. To my side dish, I actually added this balsamic vinegar that we brought from Italy. I actually got very obsessed with good balsamic vinegar after this trip. This one was so expensive, but it is worth every penny. The next vegetable that we're gonna talk about is the cucumber. And from the cucumber, we're gonna make a main course that is called Schmorgurken. To create this dish, we're gonna use garden or bush cucumber. I think this is the right word, not sure. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna peel them. Then we're gonna cut them in half and remove all the seeds. So this is what you're gonna end up with. Then I'm gonna slice the cucumber into 1/2 centimeter pieces. That'd be a little more than 1/2 inch. And then I'm gonna take the pan, melt some butter, Add some chopped onion, you can use red or white. And then in a separate bowl, I'm gonna make a roux that also consists sugar. I'm gonna add some vegetable broth and wait until it reaches the perfect consistency. In the meanwhile, I'm also gonna add the cucumbers to the pan, fry them until soft but still firm. At this point, it's also a time to add the roux, mix it well. For those of you who aren't scared of fat, can add some creme fraiche, boiled, and serve with boiled potatoes and some dill on the top. This is for sure one of those vegetarian dishes that I cannot have enough of. If you've never had it, you really need to try this one. Next vegetable that we're gonna talk about is leek. I actually love leek, especially when it's cooked in the way that I'm gonna show you in a second. So with some minced meat, and I am talking here about the leek soup. To make a perfect leek soup, you're gonna need some onion that you're gonna chop, as well as some minced meat. I am using here beef and pork mixed together, to which I'm gonna add the chopped onion as well as a bit of garlic. Then there is a time to add some leek and then fry it all together till the leek gets a bit tender. You can add the broth. I am actually using here a meat broth. Then I am adding just a simple processed cheese spread to it, as well as a good amount of creme fraiche. Soup is spiced with some paprika powder as well as black pepper. And at this point, the soup is ready to be served. If you like, you can also make some croutons and serve them on the top of the soup. I am aware of the fact that this is not the most healthy way to eat leek. It's surely incredibly delicious. Now we're gonna move on to tomatoes. And now I'm gonna show you how to make very simple German tomato salad like Oma did. So to make it, I am using a half onion and 1, 2, 3, 4 small tomatoes. I am chopping the onion very finely, slicing the tomatoes. This here is pretty simple. It contains some oil, vinegar, you can also use a white one, and some sugar in a liquid form, as well as salt and pepper. Then the dressing is mixed together and pour all over the salad. And this is how simple it is. German summer tomato salad. And the last summer vegetable that I'm gonna mention is the white cabbage. You can make many dishes from cabbage, and actually I dedicated the whole video about it. So in this one, I'm just gonna mention very briefly what you can do. So the first one is this Bayrischkraut, which is traditional Bavarian dish, and it's made of cabbage that is shredded and cooked in a beef stock, pork lard, onion, apples, and also seasoned with a vinegar. Usually it is served with a bratwurst or pork roast. If you want to make something more healthy, you can also make the cabbage soup that is made with a normal vegetable broth and some vegetables. And the last idea how to use the white cabbage is the cabbage salad, and this one is served cold. Typical German Krautsalat has a very simple ingredients. It is white cabbage, vegetable oil, white wine vinegar, sugar, salt, and onions. Are you excited about summer to come? And what you're gonna cook with all these seasonal foods? You can put the answer to those questions in the comments down below. I will be making a content plan for the next 3 months, so if you have any wishes or ideas for upcoming videos, there will be a link to a survey in the description box down below, so in this way you can share those with me. I wish you all, as always, lovely week, stay safe and healthy, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!